Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ishita, and finally, the time has come to start a fresh new sketchbook. So, without any delay, let's jump right into it. This gorgeous piece is a gift from my friend, and I use it for rough sketches, designs, career and life planning, ranting if I'm frustrated. I usually like to write and draw things out, and whenever something pops up in my head, my personal diary is my go to place. I have already drawn the rough sketch here of the idea that I came up with, and will be using this as my sketchbook first page for inspiration. So, some of the stuff here is personal, so I have blurred it out. Back to my first ever sketchbook from 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥. I am so excited to start a new sketchbook and try this particular brand. I did a lot of research on different types of paper, and I decided to go with this sketchbook because it's good for all kind of medium. And since I have recently gotten serious with my art skills, I wanted to experiment with all kinds of medium before deciding the one I'll be comfortable with. In this sense, this is a very good choice for any beginner. It's an A5 size, and I got this from Amazon. Moving on as to what's planned ahead. Currently, I am experimenting with different character designs, anime character fusions, watercolors, and when it comes to digital art, I've gotten myself an iPad Pro, so I'm learning there and also on Canva. You can check out my sketches which I did on this sketchbook on my Instagram page. I will link a picture or a screenshot somewhere on the screen, and I'll also link everything in the description section below. So moving on, I personally don't want to stay focused with my current thought process or the way I sketch currently, as I really want to explore more. I want to have an exponential curve here when it comes to coloring, shading, character designing. But for the time being, and because of my crazy schedule, I am not able to experiment more, which is a sad thing. But I am figuring out as where do I want to go with my passion. It's a work in progress. And once that's finalized, I would love to share it with you guys. Let me know if you would like me to share with you in the comment section below. took me a while to sketch this video, even though I knew what I was going to draw and the rough sketch was ready too, because as we all know that the first page of a fresh new sketchbook can be very overwhelming, but I think it doesn't have to be like that, and there are multiple ways by which we can make it more comfortable. So few of the ways that what I did is basically I used all the mediums and everything that I'm really comfortable with. First of them being watercolors, because currently I'm learning how to use watercolors, and instead of making me overwhelmed, it make me more excited to use them. I used doodles, I used cute characters, I used plants, I used calligraphy. All these things I'm very comfortable with, and instead of making me nervous, they all make me feel excited and ready to experiment. So yeah, here we are, sketching our first page. So guys, we are almost at the end of the video and coming to the last part as why I chose this design as my first page. Well, there are multiple reasons behind it. First of them being I really wanted to show what I like when it comes to art, and these days I'm just fond of watercolors, and hence I chose that as a medium. Here I used brush pen instead of pure watercolors because I'm not really expert in those and I'm just learning. So initially I'm starting with brush pens. Moving on to the lamp and the calligraphy and the small stuff. So I basically love aesthetic and vintage stuff, and hence added those and added some details which made a huge difference, I think. And of course, currently how things are everywhere in the world because of the pandemic and everything, I think doodling and making cute characters always gave me a sense of relief and positivity, and hence I added those too, because of course we all need positivity in our life. And finally ended this first page with that perfect inspiring quote. So whenever I open it, I am always inspired to draw something amazing. I'm super happy that I filled my first page and shared my thought process with you. So do let me know if any of my thought process resonates with you. Thank you and keep creating. Bye bye.